I'm now joined by one of the match organisers, Terry Nutt from Nutt Angling Club. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, John.
Tell me, when did you first know that you were going to be involved in this national championship?
I had an inkling about 12 months ago after the Division 1 last year, and I was approached by Angling Trust to see if we could put this event on.
And I guess there's an awful lot of work goes on behind the scenes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, first of all, we had to make sure we'd got the stretches that are being fished today that we could control, because two of the stretches are certainly owned by farmers. The sporting rights are owned by the farmers, so we had to make sure that they were on board. So the farmers along the length, it's a rural area around Market Drayton, 10 sections. We had to approach the relevant angling clubs if they would be happy to stage this event with us. So once we'd got that in place, we set the ball rolling.
And how easy has it been to find parking facilities for 500 anglers?
Well, again, what we've done, we've approached the farmers, and every one of them, except one, for obvious reasons, that he's got about 300 cattle. If he has anglers going up the path to park into the field, only one of them has got to leave a gate open, and we've got a problem with cattle on the towpath and obviously in the canal. But all the other anglers, all the other farmers have been absolutely fantastic on board.
And how many different angling clubs are you working with on the different sections?
Well, not many really. Potteries Angling Club, White's Angling Club, Wem Angling Club and Wimbury Anglers.
Now, you've been fishing this water for a good number of years. I was going to say 70 years and 10, but that's probably an exaggeration by a couple of years. How do you think it's going to fish?
Well, I think there will be a big weight, and I think it will possibly be on F section. There could be also a big weight on E, and there's been some very good weights of chub coming out on the early numbers of C section, which is down by the Knighton factory.
And in terms of obviously it's a team event as well. Any teams you fancy? Who do you think might win?
Well, obviously on the short list are Drennan Northwest, Maver Midlands, Shakespeare. Probably I might have a little bit of favouritism for Maver Midlands. And of course my son is actually fishing for Bridge North, and one of my best friends is fishing with Bridge North. And I believe that their captain Brian Preece, this may well be his 45th national, which I understand could be the second time. You will know better than this, John. You were probably going to tell me the name of the angler who's fished in excess of 50 nationals.
Yeah. Well, that gentleman was Frank Butler from Lincoln, who fished 53 nationals. We believe that Brian Preece or Alan Round, who's also fishing today actually, would be number 2 in the all-time list, with somewhere around 43 to 45. Just going back to the team event, Terry, I think there's a few other teams that could surprise, actually. The Halifax teams, they're good on catching big bonus fish. I think Drennan Oxford, nobody's talked about them much. I think they've got a real chance today. And I wouldn't rule out the Milton Keynes team and even the Browning Hot Rods with Kai Jerram, because they're a good all-round side. And of course nobody's much mentioned Dorking, Barnsley and Mark Downs' team, the Starlets. I think they're all in with a shout. I think it's going to be an incredibly tight and close match.
It all depends on that golden hand in the draw bag to see what pegs have come out for the teams. You can be the greatest angler in the world, but if you're not on fish, you're not going to catch them.
I think that's a good place to end it, because you're absolutely right there, and let's just hope that everybody weighs in, which I think they will. There will be no dry nets in this match.
And also I'd like to thank, on behalf of myself and my co-organiser Dave Watkins, for the input that John from Canal and River Trust has put into this national as well. Font of information, really pleased. Thank you very much.